Yeah, I think we have a big target on our back right now. So having this game at home was another big factor. Obviously, we want to defend our home turf, but it was just awesome. I think there was never a doubt in any of our minds, and it was just another game day for us. So, but yeah, huge win for the ball club today, definitely.
It was really a good fight too throughout. I mean, you guys able to make the plays when they needed them. You know, Sydney's fighting throughout her outing today. Just how important is this for the confidence, knowing once again that you guys are we're right up there now.
Yeah, I think it's huge for our whole team. I mean, even Sydney talking about in our post-game meeting that, you know, she has so much confidence in our offense that she knows she's going to go out there and we know she's going to do the best she can. But even if they happen to get dinks all over the infield that gets a couple runs in, she knows we have her back when we come in the dugout and start hitting. So I think it's just a really cool group we have this year, and we're not really lacking any pieces. We have it all, so we're just going to keep pushing and keep going.
Talk to me about that hit in the first inning. What did you see at the plate? What was going through your mind?
Yeah, I mean, after she walked in 2 runs, I knew I was going to get a pretty platey strike there, so I was just waiting for it to come, and luckily did some damage to it. So.
And then talk to me about Sid. It seems like as the game goes on, she gets better.
Mm-hmm.
What's so special about her in that moment?
Yeah, I think that just speaks to, you know, her talent. She recognized some things. You know, the strike zone was a little small, kind of like the hitter's tendencies, and was just really talking to coach about that. And then, I mean, you said it, she just continues to get better throughout the game, which is normally the opposite, right? Like normally the offense starts getting better. So I just think that speaks to how good she is, you know, mentally just as well as physically. So.
What about the importance of building on this? Obviously, you know, you can't just leave it here.
Yeah, I think we're all really pumped right now, but knowing we got to come back tomorrow and get back to work and get ready for our series this weekend, we just have like our foot on the gas, and that's our mentality right now.
You talk about having the pieces. Does it feel like that? I mean, can you feel like, all right, we've got a strike now?
Yeah, I think obviously we've had some injuries this year already, and that can normally like really tear a team down. So just that, for example, I mean, our freshmen stepping up in these big time games that we're having, and it just shows that, you know, it doesn't really matter what hand we're dealt, like we're going to come out on top, and everyone on our entire team, everybody believes in, like I don't have a doubt, whether it's a pinch hit or someone goes down and someone has to go in, I think everyone has full confidence that whoever it is going to get the job done.
You mentioned a target on your back. You guys are the only undefeated team still left in the country. Mm-hmm. This is another big win. Does that target feel a little bit bigger?
I think it gives us a lot of energy right now. I think every game we win, it just like pushes us even further. And as long as we can keep our foot on the gas and not think, you know, and we have that mentality right now. We're not thinking so much as defending the undefeated record, right? Like we just want to keep winning and keep playing Tiger softball, and it's working out for us so far. So we're just going to keep with it. So.
Yeah.
It was really fun. They're a really good team. We knew it going in. We knew that it wouldn't really matter how the game happened if we just kept chipping away, kept doing things that we're good at, and not really worry about what they're going to do.
The intentionality early in that game to try to get her out and to, you know, succeed at that, I guess, just what was the plan and how well did y'all execute it?
We executed it really well. Our plan was to attack down in the zone. We knew she was going to come in a lot to lefties. We let those go or got hit by them and just kept going.
A lot of balls in play from Sydney today, not as many strikeouts as we're used to. Was that kind of the approach you guys were looking at?
I think we kind of knew that was going to happen with their hitters for sure. Especially with Sid on the mound, we know that if the ball is going to get hit, it's probably going to be on the ground somewhere. So just knowing which angles to take, which hops to attack, and we're confident in her. So whatever she's going to do out there, we're going to have her back.
There's not many times where the ball touches your glove and you don't make the play, but we had a few of those today. But you still kind of bounced back and made the plays when they mattered. Talk to me about staying in it mentally.
Yeah, we have this little joke going on the team. It's be a goldfish. So goldfish have really short-term memory. So just letting it go. We know we're going to get another play sometime soon, so not letting it affect the rest of our game.
How big was the crowd?
That was awesome. Shout out to Tiger fans for that, because 11 o'clock on a Tuesday, that was very energetic, very fun, very live, and I think it really helped us.
You know, you've been around this team enough to kind of see the ups and downs. It feels like you have all the pieces, as Kelly just told us. How exciting is that for you to kind of just see it and stay in it?
Yeah, it feels like it's been a long time coming, but definitely feel like we have all the pieces we need. Might drop a few games, but that's not going to stop anyone, especially on this team. But just continuing to have each other's back, continue to just do what we do well.
Why are you guys playing so well right now?
I think because we're so for each other. We talked about it at the beginning of the season. that no matter what happens, like if we show up for each other, then like whatever happens is going to happen, but we're going to do it together.
Talk to me about Sierra's play next to you there at third base. Had a full weekend of starting this past weekend and has a great performance today, a triple and some defensive plays. How have you seen her kind of grow in this past week or so?
She's incredible. There's not much she can't do. I definitely have seen her grow on the field, just in her mentality type kind of way. She has become much more calm. Like in the first couple games, she'd like keep looking at me like, what's the play? What does she hit? And I'm like, you're good. Like just go field the ball. Like it's still going to be hit the same. But definitely much calmer today. I really love being next to her.
Like Texas.
It was so exciting. Coach giving me this opportunity just means a lot to me. Knowing she has the trust in me, the team has the trust in me. It just brings the confidence I need going out there to play this game.
The way they were getting those singles, your ability to stay in it, I guess, and really, compete throughout the whole game. How important was it for you to kind of have that mindset that, yeah, they're going to get some hits, but we can make it work?
They're a very, very strong offense. I mean, most every team we're going to play is going to have a great offense. I think just me understanding that, like, some of those weren't my best stuff and knowing that, like, I can beat them with my best stuff as long as I stay in the game in my head, or stay centered with my head in the game, keep the strong confidence going, and I knew my fielders were behind me and ready, so just keeping it straight with my head.
Yeah.
You retired the last 10 hitters you faced. What did you learn?
Throughout the first few innings, me and Coach had a lot of open discussions about, how they were attacking us, where they were swinging, and I think, kind of hit a sweet spot when I come out of the fourth inning. We kind of figured out their plan and made a little change to what we were doing, and I think that really helped.
You mentioned confidence. Does this game help much confidence? If it had turned out the other way, would it have changed much of the way y'all felt about each other? Yourselves probably not.
I don't think it would have changed anything regardless of how it would turn out. We say a lot, especially during practice, like, we play as the Tigers. We're not really focused on who's on the other side. We're here to play our best game regardless, and I think just us showing up and doing that today is a great confidence booster. I mean, we like winning games and stuff, and it was a great day for the team itself, but I think being able to build our confidence throughout the season so far has been great for us.
How do y'all use this win as momentum going forward and make sure you guys are not too affected by it?
I think it's another day. We felt really great on the field, and I think it just reminds us all as players, as individuals, as humans, that, like, we're great softball players and we're here for a reason. And I just think moving forward, it just keeps us knowing, like, what we're doing. We're moving in the right direction. Like, this is going to be a really good year for us, all the things.
How about the atmosphere?
I think it was so fun. When we were told it was field trip day, we got really excited. We were practicing yesterday with some noise. They had screaming players in the sound, the speakers. But I think it's so much fun. Like, we live for these days, for the kids to come watch us, for them to have fun. I honestly think it was one of the funnest atmospheres I've played in so far here.
It's exciting, I have to imagine, being a female athlete on this campus right now and to get the kind of support that you're getting.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, we know LSU's stacked with all these teams, all these great teams ranked. But I just think the way we're playing and the support we get here, I mean, I'm even told by my classmates sometimes, they're like, oh, I'm coming to watch you, and I just think that's great because we do get so much support from the school, and it's amazing.
I know it's been talked about, like, a lot, but what does it feel like playing for a school? It's like everyone wants to beat them.
I think we got the target on our back, but like I was saying earlier, like, we're playing to be the best we can. It's not necessarily like who's in the other dugout, who are we facing this weekend. It's how good can we be, and like how great can the team play together today. I think we have a strong focus on that right now.